Híjole. Hey, testing. Testing, 1, 2. All right. Let's get to the right place right here. Let's get to the right place. I know it's the right time. I just gotta get to the right place. Oh, wait a minute. I also know it's the right place. I think we have a perfect aligning of situations right here. I think it's the perfect place, the perfect time. All right. VidIQ is falling in love with me. So we're just going to keep doing the same old thing. Let's say no. Let's say no. Let's uncheck these boxes. Oh, I did a little typo. And Dustin Gaethje. There we go. There we go. And then everything else is standard. Say yes. Everything else is standard. Everything is exactly the way that we want it to be. No questions. And definitely no answers. That is incorrecto mundo. Here we go. I want to thank everybody for being here, even though I'm kind of not here yet. I'm kind of on the back end right now doing things. Because I figured out not too long ago that if I start to, no, I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to give away my secret. I'm not going to give away my secret. It took me 10 years to learn this secret. I'm not going to give it away. Chale. So let's go to live chat. Let's expand the screen here. There we go. Melancholy. Oh, there's someone up at the top. Chat. Hey, what's up, Algabone? I think this is correct. Algabone, thank you for being here, bro. David Flores. Melancholy. All right, I'm all caught up now. Here we go. Here we go. I got the wrong screen open, though. I apologize. Here we go. Another one. Sylvester. Sylvester still alone. Hey, it's a sad name, but it's a good name. Sylvester still alone. Bro, you just gave me the hiccups, bro. You just gave me the hiccups. Hey, bestie. Hey, what's up, Blair Davis? What's up? What's happening? Good to see you. What's up? What's up, Drew? James Bishop? Slipknot? The mic is low. I think I did lower. Wait, no, I hired it during movie night because I was too low and the movie was too high. So, maybe I just wasn't speaking directly into the mic. How does it sound right now? Because I think when you wrote that, I wasn't really talking yet. I was kind of just preoccupied and distracted, typing the details into the back end of YouTube. Hey, what's up, Jane Caulfield? I know. I feel like it's been forever. I was trying to build it up, you know. I was trying to make us miss each other, you know. It was very intentional. Billy the Kid, hola. Janky, what's up, man? I have too, David. I've been, and James Bishop, thank you for that membership. And congratulations, Scott Hogan. Or Scott Hogan. Scott Hogan, oh my gosh. I can't stand this new update. Can't even tell when I'm hiring the speakers. I have been missing you guys. I've been missing you so much since I've been gone away. I've been missing you so much. No matter what they may say. I don't know who they is. I was trying to think of who they would be. I've been it's pathetic. It feels kind of lame. I've been experiencing a little string of success with the uploads lately, which I never thought that I see the day that I would be so happy to see like 4 uploads in a row get over 10,000 views. But I mean, that's where I'm at right now. But hey, humble beginnings, bro. Humble rebirths. I don't know what to call it. I remember there was a time that if I had a video that got below like 75,000 views, I was like ready to jump off a bridge. And now when it cracks 10,000, I'm like, so it's weird. It's all a matter of perspective. But I was trying to find my rhythm with those, how to produce them just about every day. And I want to get into a flow where I could release one of those a day and stream. But what I don't want to fall into the trap of is trying to force myself to do them every day when there's not really something significant to talk about. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to just make fluff. So I ran into that problem actually last night. I was like, what the heck am I going to make a video about tomorrow? I started looking up the news, and I'm like, I ain't going to make another video. I'm not going to make like a 4th video about Gaethje and Pimblett. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like Charles Sonnen. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I got it. Because it's easier when I do the jokes, when I just sit down, make it like a 2-minute video. But those kill the algorithm, and it'll get like 2,000 views. So I was looking through the news, and I was like, man, I don't think I got nothing really to talk about tomorrow. But then later into the night, and then this morning I saw something I think I want to make a video about, so I'm probably gonna make that tomorrow. But I'll tell you, I miss writing jokes. It's like I could never be. Here's what I think is the perfect balance, and this will be like the perfect day, the perfect work day if I could figure this out. I wake up early in the morning feeling like early 90s P. Diddy. I don't know if he had the power yet to do what he started doing. Wake up in the morning feeling like early 90s P. Diddy. Before he was rich enough to buy so much lotion from the city. Because you got to think about it. P. Diddy, he became P. Diddy. He wasn't born P. Diddy. I mean, quite literally, he wasn't born P. Diddy. Scope the birth certificate. Quite literally, he was not born P. Diddy. So he didn't have that type of power in the early 90s. I don't even think he had that type of power pre-Biggie's death, So I don't have a problem waking up in the morning feeling like early 90s P. Diddy. I'm not against that. So I think what I'm trying to get to is it would be pretty nice if I could wake up, boom, just smash the video where I just sit here and I talk at you. Upload that. No. Here's the better way to do it. I forgot. Record that video, get it uploaded into the system, let the tagging stuff in the back end start getting to work. Then boom, I start writing some jokes, and it's a short. There's nothing, and I want to keep it like 60 seconds and below. It's got to be short so I could do it consistently. And it could be about, the ones that are like the funnest for me to make, like when I'm breaking down like the early UFC fights. Those were freak shows, man. And I have some that I've already written. I have like 7 of them that I've written like months ago, and I haven't been able to do them yet because I'm always all stressed out trying to make stuff work out. Because I know those ain't gonna make money, so I have to do those for the love of the game. Those are just because they're fun for me. So I do one of those, upload that, then I stream, and then hopefully we could stream like at least a couple hours, 2-3 hours. Then after the stream, I'm like, hey, I recorded a video earlier. Here it is. Late, go scope the video. Boom, I'm out. Then you watch the video I recorded first thing in the morning, and then we do it again. That's the flow that I want to get into. Record the news video first thing. Then I make my short, upload that, do the stream. After the stream, you see the one I recorded first thing in the morning. Then I go do some squats. I do some deadlifts. Eat some unsalted peanuts. Do it all over again. That's what I'm trying to get to. So I've been a little absent, and I did miss this. I was certain I wasn't gonna do a stream today, but I told Marilyn I gotta go do a stream. I'm fiending. We are family. ARJR. I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to see ARJR tonight. Because I was hoping that it's late enough that he was already at a church. I was concerned about that. I never seen anything like Dustin Gaethje. I mean, and we didn't even see him at his best this last weekend. It wasn't even at his best. And it's to be debated. Is it because he's older? Is it because he is getting chinny? Is he just like... That's funny, because when I said Chinny, I was thinking Chinny Sanya, Israel Chinny Sanya, and then I said Izzy, and then I thought about Adesanya again. That's crazy. It's the MMA matrix. Is Gaethje getting Chinny Sanya? Is it just the staff? Did it make him sluggish? Was it the antibiotics that bloated him? I've never seen Gaethje that bloated. Is that why he was slacking? Is that what affected the stamina? And either way, it's kind of messed up. Either way. Look, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to Dustin Gaethje. I always talk about him being a bridesmaid. You know, he's a bridesmaid. Justin Poirier is a bridesmaid. There's some other people that you could kind of throw into that, you know, kind of throw into the wedding party, you know. But after what he did the other day, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think... I saw somebody calling him the GOAT of the interim titles. I think he's the only two-time interim champion, I think. Am I wrong? I think. But I'm totally down. I'm totally down. He's been a bridesmaid. He's been that perpetual bridesmaid. He's attended many weddings. I'm not against promoting him to maid of honor. I'm not against it. After what he did, and again, it's kind of like with Armin Tsarukyan, you know? And I love Armin Tsarukyan, but it's like Dana White doesn't want to give him the title shot, right? He wants to make him keep fighting and keep fighting. And it is making Dana White look stupid because Armin does keep fighting. And he keeps winning. And he's going out of promotions and doing this and that with other people. And he's winning nonstop. But as far as the UFC's confirmed, he put him against Dan Hooker. And then he won. And then everyone's like, see, what else? What else? What else do you want him to do? But at the same time, it's like... It was Dan Hooker. It was Dan Hooker, though. Might as well have been Michael Chandler, you know? Might as well have been Michael Johnson. So, I mean, you know, in a sense, Dustin Gaethje beating Paddy Pimblett is kind of like Tsarukyan beating Dan Hooker, you know? But I'm down after just the fact that he is... You know, that's his legacy, at least up to this point. Two-time. Is there anybody else that's done it? Two-time interim champion. I have no issue with promoting him this evening. And it's also hilarious because, you know, I was telling everybody. I was telling people this before my prediction video. I was telling you guys in the streams that they're already beyond Gaethje and Pimblett. The UFC brass, the corner office, I don't know if they saw the same thing I did. I don't know if they had somebody going through all the footage and scoping the fights and trying to figure out because, I mean, the people at the UFC at that level, the people that are making fights, the people that are in charge of making that $7.7 billion worth it in the eyes of Paramount, they got a lot of stress on their shoulders. See, I'm doing it. I go and I do my research and I do my MMA long division because it's like, hey, I got a reputation. I got to make sure that I come correct. Because like all these other people that were rooting for Paddy Pimblett, why were they doing it? Because they share the same accent? Because they're ageists and they felt like Gaethje was too old? Is it because they love the trash talk that, like, even Gaethje even said it himself. I forgot who brought it up. Someone brought it up at the post-fight press conference, and Gaethje actually admitted, this is how self-aware he is. He was like, man, he always kind of talks kind of breathy, like, I can't do it. I sound like Joe Biden right now. I don't know how to. I feel like Gaethje always has kind of like he's a little bit winded, even when he's not. I don't know how to do it. Never mind. But Gaethje said something like, man, if I had any kind of a personality, it's probably because his deviated septum. He said, if I had any kind of a personality, it would be really exciting for me to fight at the White House. Like, that's how self-aware he is. And that's why so many people were rooting for Patty over him. Because of the optics. Because they get persuaded. They buy into the propaganda. Patty knows how to cut a promo. Patty knows how to engage, how to evoke emotion, how to start beef. That's why he wasn't even talking to Dan Hooker. He was on some podcast, said what he said, and that was his big thing. And it turned into, that's the effect that he has when he's on the mic. Gaethje doesn't really do that. That's not really his thing. So anyway, before my prediction video even came out, I was talking about how the people at the UFC had to have caught on to this if they're doing their homework. And they had to know that it was a foregone conclusion and that this fight was going to go to Gaethje. And they had to start manufacturing a beef. And people are so delusional. People didn't know how to take this when I said it. But it's like, you do understand that not everybody has to be in the loop when this kind of thing happens, right? All parties involved don't have to be aware of it. When I say something like this, it doesn't mean that Patty Pimblett and Dan Hooker and Dana White and Hunter, like whoever's involved, I don't even know their names. I think I said the wrong name right now. It doesn't mean they're all in behind closed doors talking about this and orchestrating this and writing up a script. One of the fighters could be involved. It could just be Dana White and there's just planting seeds. Maybe they got the podcasters involved. I don't know. But it was clear that this side beef was being manufactured. And when I say that, I just reminded myself of another thing. Thank you, Self. When I said manufactured, people started saying in the comments, oh, you think this is manufactured? This ain't manufactured. This is real. Hooker actually hates him now. Bro, that's not what I meant. I meant that it was manufactured as far as they had to find some way to make these dudes go head to head because they needed something else for Patty Pimblett to marinate with so that people don't forget about him, so that he doesn't fall off, so that he is able to continue doing something that seems somewhat exciting so that when all the other dudes age out and retire and go to bare knuckle and fight Jake Paul and stuff like that, that then Patty Pimblett has the opportunity to win a title. If they don't have some, that's the same thing they had to do with both Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. I can't believe, even to this day, people are still talking about wanting to see McGregor and Diaz 3. That's just so sad to me. You got to mix it up. Like, it's just too, like, to me, that's like two dudes fighting at the old folks' home. I would like seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But what I'm trying to say is I would be more excited to see Conor McGregor and Israel Adesanya. You guys already know this. Conor McGregor and Dustin Gaethje even. I'd rather see Nate Diaz and Ian Gary. I'd rather see Nate Diaz and no, he's too big, huh? I'd rather see Nate Diaz and you know what would be a good fight? Oh, heck yeah. I'd rather see Nate Diaz and JDM. Something like that. But when you just get these two dogs against each other, it's played out. I can't believe that people keep asking for that. But that's what they did with McGregor and Diaz initially. Because McGregor had already started to reveal the signs of the fall off. And I don't know if Diaz was ever on, to be honest with you. You know, Ben Askren and Daniel Comer were talking about it not that long ago. And Nate Diaz did the same thing throughout his whole career that like Patty Pimblett has done. It's the persona. People fall in love with him. They're on his side. They root for him. They like to see the carnage, you know. But is he really that good of a fighter? Let Wikipedia speak for it. So what I'm saying is, it was called long ago. that Patty and Hooker had their thing going on, and that was quite necessary for Patty Pimblett, or else he was going to fade into the whatever, just like Sage Northcutt. And now, how many times, I don't know if you guys pay attention, I don't know how many different MMA resources you consume from. I can't stop hearing about Hooker and Pimblett now. That's all anybody's talking about, including Hooker. And now more and more people are talking about, I feel like at a certain point, I was the only one talking about how this was actually going to come to fruition. It wasn't just for the Twitter weight championship. It was actually going to come to fruition with Pimblett and Hooker and Conor McGregor and Gaethje, even though I will continue to champion for McGregor and Adesanya. I say it's more likely it's going to be Gaethje and McGregor. And now I'm hearing multiple sources talk about the same thing all of a sudden. I'm driving home from work now listening to the Grandmaster James Bishop. I appreciate that. I was just going through that drive time traffic a little bit ago. It's insane, bro. Hope you're safe out there. ARJR, let's go. GM is finished. GM is finished the dog. Wait, what the? GM is finished the dog. Wait, I finished the dog. Wait, what the heck? Trying to do me like Adesanya. What's you, Dojo? I missed you. Hey, ARJR, that autocorrect is like trying to beef with you today, bro. Trying to beef with you. Man, can't believe that Justin B told me. I wonder what would happen if he faces Khabib. I mean, Patty and Islam. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's I saw a comment earlier and I thought it was pretty amazing. Someone said that it was something like Patty barely beat, or like he didn't even in an impressive fashion beat an old, finished Ferguson. And then it said below that, Gaethje's the one that made that old finished Ferguson. Like he's the one that put him into that era. It was pretty interesting to look at. But yeah, I mean, when you bring Khabib Nurmagomedov into, that's where everybody ended up initially with the term bridesmaids, because that's all it was ever gonna be when you're going up against someone like the GOAT Khabib. That's the only option that's left for you, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. It's kind of unfortunate. No one else even has an opportunity. That's just what it is. Billy the Kidder, no, you did not. I believe it's gonna be Friday evening again, and that's not my preference. My preference would be if we did it like every Tuesday. But schedules are very complicated in the home right now. So, it looks like it's going to be Friday. We like to party. We like to party. That song, the Venga Boys, really messed me up last time. They're going to copyright claim me again. We built this dojo. We built this dojo on the line of change. Hey, Tyler Mitchell, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm going to do my best to keep making those videos that I've been putting out the last few days for you guys, Tyler Mitchell. And then if everything goes correctly, I'm also going to be streaming out. I know some people don't like the live streams. But if you do, I will be here mostly every single day of the week. Cody Chapman, Grandmaster, I wanted to give you the respect and say I did doubt Gaethje only because of the age, and I was happy to be wrong. Hey, Cody Chapman, I know what you mean, man. There's been times where, I need to watch it again. I would really like to put out a Volkanovski prediction before the fight on Saturday. I don't know if it will make more sense to do that one tomorrow or Friday, because there is another video that I want to make. But, I know what you mean, because, Volkanovski has even alluded to the fact that, he's kind of doing that Cowboy Cerrone type of thing right now, where it's like, he puts his heart into everything he does. He's never going to be like, I don't really care. But he's also said many a time that, I'm paraphrasing, that he's doing it for the paycheck. that he wants to be able to support his family. And when people start talking like that, like who else is talking like that lately? Dan Hooker. He's been very outward with it lately, talking about how pretty much all he's doing at this point in his career is collecting money and ruining other people's dreams. He's basically accepted. I don't know if I've ever heard any other fighter outwardly talk like this, that he's basically embraced the role of gatekeeper. I mean, we do that all the time. We put that title on people, maybe even some of the people from the UFC, ESPN at the time, whoever's on the mic, they'll talk about dudes, kind of bluntly sometimes. But I think that was the first time I ever had heard a fighter say it. It's kind of my gut reaction to say that Volkanovski is going to do the same thing again to Lopez. But that father time thing could really, especially in the smaller weight classes, do the unfortunate sometimes. So I know what you mean, man. And I'm happy that you were happy to be wrong about it, and I appreciate that, bro. A lot of people would not come back and say something like that. So absolutely. And again, I mean, I didn't think he was. I mean, Gaethje is what, 37 and Pimlet's 31. I'm a little surprised that people thought that was significant enough of a gap to make a difference. It ain't like he was 41 and Pimlet was 26. So, and I do know that he's got those dog years on him because of the way he fights. I have to understand that. But yeah, when I consider that against, I just looked at every single little thing they do, every habit that they had, the things that they don't do, the way that they respond to certain things. I was like, there is no way. Pimlet just doesn't have this in his toolbox. It's just not there. But I appreciate you, Cody Chapman. It's hard if you're doing everything by yourself and you don't have a team or editor. It's absolutely hard. But I have to be honest, I'm super Pacific, bro, and I'm a control freak. I don't know if I'd be able to work with the editor, or they would hate me. I'm not mean. I'm not mean at all, but I'm super picky. It just has to be perfect. AF, that's what I primarily do on this channel. So if you don't like it, you should probably kick rocks. I'm not here to talk about MMA. I'm here to sing, and sometimes I talk about MMA. What the heck? ARJR721, gotta hit the like. Let's go. Hey, yeah, I've heard. Again, they're not getting millions of views or anything like that, but I'm very content with how the videos have been doing the last few days, and it's been, thanks to you guys, leaving comments and likes and stuff like that, and subscribing really does make the algorithm go, oh snap, let's show this video to more people. So thank you for the likes, and if you would like this video, it makes a big difference. ARJR721 has blessed Zach S with a membership. Thank you for doing it, ARJR. Bert Olomio, everyone works for a paycheck. That's semantics, GM. Yeah, that's something that I've had to remind myself of a lot. When we're critiquing fighters and giving them a hard time, and you know what? There's some fighters, and I was talking about this. I said it in the video that I uploaded yesterday, that I think this weekend was the first time I have ever actively rooted for Dustin Gaethje in a fight. I don't hate him. I think I've just always preferred the other guy, like always. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to distort any kind of narrative or anything. I don't think I have ever rooted for him. And this weekend, I was primarily rooting for him because he was my pick. And of course, you want to be right when you have a pick. And of the two equals, I like Pimlet significantly less. I think he needed to be humbled, absolutely. And I think it was very interesting. And I could tell, and I'm not acting like this isn't even a thing where I'm acting like, I'm special or anything like that. Because I want to hear from you guys. Did you pick up on it as well? Because I'm sure you did. It was so obvious when they were during fight week and during the pre-fight press conference. Um, Pimlet was talking on his papas, and Gaethje kept saying, "I love it. I love it. I'm glad. I hope he keeps talking like this." And I knew exactly what he was saying. Oh, he's picking up on the fact that Pimlet is overconfident. He's underestimating Gaethje, and he's going into this with not only the entirely wrong mindset but game plan. It's not that Gaethje is terrible at trash talk and responding. He's responding appropriately. He's hearing things that are giving him an insight into what's going to happen the weekend. And he was like, heck yeah. I mean, basically what he was saying was, imagine Pimlet was like, you know what, I'm going to come into this fight and I ain't going to do nothing but spam head fakes with my left hand. Like, imagine he was saying something that ridiculous. Gaethje loved what he was hearing, and he was like, yes, this is going to be an easy night for me. And as soon as he was saying that, I was like, okay, good. Gaethje's picking up on this, and he's going to capitalize on that. And I know a lot of people didn't like to hear it because people start to get real weird when they think that you're going into like conspiracy mode. But I don't know why people think it's so strange, the thought that Gaethje carried him. Because just like Bertolomeo said right now, why do they go at the end of the day? And of course, at the beginning of the day, because that comes first. People don't even realize this. It's so strange to me. How do you even get to the end of the day if you don't have the beginning of the day? I'm saying this thing goes across the board. This is from Gaethje's mindset the whole time that he sets out on this type of thing, where if you're doing this for a paycheck, and he has the opportunity to get $100,000 from Fight of the Night bonus instead of $25,000 from a finish bonus. I mean, again, this is the legendary two-time interim champion. It's not the most. This is a dude that's fighting for BMF titles. This dude that was beefing with Dana White, saying, threatening that he was going to quit, trying to give him an ultimate. I mean, who's going to say no to $100,000? He's already been to, this would have been what, his third or fourth time losing a title, or like this dude doesn't have the most, he doesn't have that Khabib record. He doesn't have that Khabib legacy. At a certain point, it's about the money. Everyone goes to work for that paycheck. So I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world because of the strategy that Pimble went in there with, or the lack thereof, that we could believe that Gaethje carried him so that he could make more money. He was able to take off moments of the fight, maybe even a round or two, because, I mean, imagine you're sparring with your 8-year-old nephew and he's just teeing off on your dome. You're probably going to last, right? If there's some bystanders watching, it's going to be like, oh, ooh, that kid just socked him square in the jaw. Oh, that kid hit him in the temple. Oh, but all the while, you're like, yeah, I could take this all day, homie. For fight of the night? For fight of the year? For maybe putting this fight in the Hall of Fame like Gastelum and Adesanya? For being able to take this dude all 5 rounds and outclass him and beat him and prove that it wasn't a fluke? Like, there's so many different angles which would make this make sense. So absolutely for the paycheck. Hey, Jessica, very, very good to see you. Very good to see you. What? Hey. The last time that I streamed, at least the last time before the Mexican Fight Companion, it was like this. Thank you, James Bishop. Houston, we're having mic issues. Mar Loca, thank you for that big, gigantic heart. That fox with that big old heart. That fox that was born with his heart on the outside of his body. That fox that was inspired by tender heart from the Care Bears. It ripped his own heart out of his body to cling it to the front of his torso. It only has seconds left to live. Thank you, Mar Loca. I don't know what to do right now. I remember when I streamed last time, I was having these issues, and I was terrified that this was going to happen during the Mexican Fight Companion. And I was like, what am I going to do? The UFC has been gone for like 6 weeks. An event's coming up. This is a big deal. I need people to be here and not dip out because the audio is atrocious. And you know what? I was kind of scared to bring it up. I was gonna ask you guys during the Mexican Fight Companion if it was acting up, and I didn't want to know. I don't wanna know if it's lagging. Please don't let it show, 'cause my stream can't take it anymore. So I didn't even want to ask because I knew that I was just gonna get all down, and I was just gonna rage quit. And then I just started making the recorded videos, and I was like, I don't have to worry about the audio when I do that. And now the first time I stream, look what happens. Yes, period. Just whatever is unnecessary, period. Dang it. That's better. ARGR says it's better now. I don't know why it comes and goes. I'm telling you, by the way, I'm telling you, it is not the microphone. And I know that doesn't make sense because when I watch the feedback on my phone, the video doesn't glitch. It's just the audio. But I'm telling you, I could tell by the sound that it makes that it's when the Wi-Fi is laggy on you. It doesn't ever do it when I record videos. It's not a faulty mic. It's not a faulty cable. It's only when I stream. And I'm always scared to like take hours and hours to just sit down and work with the new software to try to figure it out. And maybe it's this dumb streaming software because this Streamlabs has always been a thorn in my flesh, you know. But I'm always like, oh, that time I should have been making a video or streaming, and I don't know, maybe I just gotta wake up super early tomorrow or something because I need this to stop happening. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I don't even remember what I was trying to say. Is YouTube there after me? I always feel like YouTube is watching me. Simon the Sadist, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Thank you for letting me know that it's better. I appreciate it. No, it's okay. Manclas. Hey, this might be a stupid question, but is it like lad and lass? Are those the two? Is that like the equivalent of lad? Lad. Lass. So we are family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me. Angel Padilla is throwing down I don't even know what's that. Is that a unicorn? I can't remember. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Throwing down a unicorn. ARJR is blessing The community. Blessings slanted. Oh, slanted. That's funny. ARJR, thank you for doing it, bro. Thank you. Loyalty in this business. I just close like everything. You know what? I'm feeling very naked right now. I'm feeling weird. Oh, so it is the equivalent. Okay. Laddie. So, okay, so there's laddie. Could you say lassie? I do feel naked right now because I turned off my Pandora and I can't hear anything now. Usually I'm playing music in my headphones, and I thought maybe if I stop that, it'll give more bandwidth. And I feel, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to bring out a boombox and play some Keith Sweat in the headphones so that I could do this, because I feel super weird right now. Like, I think most of you guys know this. When I record my videos, like the last breakdown videos and stuff I've been doing, and I have the headphones on, I'm listening to music nonstop. Like, it's hard for me to do this without listening to music, because then I start getting all in my beanie and it throws me off. When I listen to music, it like calms me, which makes me a little bit concerned, because it makes me feel like I'm like that dude from Something About Mary. I made that connection a while back, and I was like, oh snap, I never even thought about that before. But anyway, Lassie was a celebrity dog. Lasses. Oh, okay, so instead of Lassie, so Lassie is the dog. Lasses. Okay, that's good. Lassie was the Illuminati. Oh wait, what's this? Oh snap! There's like a bunch of people right now being generous in the PayPal. Hold up. Kaimon sent 2 big ones to the PayPal. He said, wait, also. He started off with also. So I was thinking maybe I missed something. But also, as a birthday gift to myself, today's your birthday, bro? As a birthday gift to myself today, I decided it was time to get my first dog. I'm picking him up Friday. He's an AKC certified Doberman. Welcome, Bruno, to the dojo. We could talk about Bruno. How's it go? We could talk about Bruno. I forgot what came after that. Hey, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. That is amazing. That's amazing. You're going to anger all the people in here that hate dog breeding. You're going to anger everybody that says, don't bring any more dogs into the world. They're not dogs. They're fetuses. But I love it, bro. I love it. I did the same thing, bro. Make more dogs. Make more dogs. Make more dogs. Make more. How do they say on that movie Juno? God wants dogs to be born. God wants dogs to be born. Have you seen that movie? Hey, that's amazing, bro. Happy birthday, Kai. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, that was weak. Let's do it again. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Kaimon. Happy birthday, Kaimon. Happy birthday, dear Kaimon. Happy birthday to Kaimon. And congratulations and a big warm welcome, Bruno. Big warm welcome to Bruno. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it very much. They could bring lots of warmth to your heart. Oh, come on. Oh, so he had said one before. That's why he said also. Google microphone popping YouTube stream. I think it might be a bitrate issue. But there's a few things worth checking. It's fine right now. Might pop every 15 seconds. But it's way better than when you first noticed. Love you, bro. Keep your head up. Hey, thank you. You know, I'm glad that you brought that. I think it was when I was trying to do some gaming with the PlayStation, and it was absolutely a bitrate thing, and it was a big old headache. So I'm glad. Thank you to ARJR. He says it's good now. Don't change. ARJR could sense me on the verge of rage quitting, and he's talking me off the ledge. Thank you, ARJR. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it, and literally for your support, because when the streams are blessed in this way, it helps me to do better and better and better with my setup. I was talking with Marilena the other day, and I'm actually thinking about getting another internet just specifically for the dojo, like not even nothing to do with the pad, just for the dojo, so I have no issues ever. Marloca specifically threw down 20 big ones to say happy birthday, Kaimon. I hope you feel special. I hope that you are seen and heard, and that you know that you are loved in the community. Kaimon. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, Aunt Fernie, I love that, man. Don't go changing to try and stream me. You never. All right, let me see. I wonder if I could how do I even mess with the bitrate inside of this software? I might have to do it on something else. So this is what I call that. And if I go to, oh yeah, there's like no option, like there's no advanced settings on here. This is kind of lame on this software. What if I go here? Nope. Hey, Kaimon, what do you think is a good sample rate? Oh, it's only giving me the option of 44.1 kilohertz and 48 kilohertz. What do you think? Oh, it requires a restart. It will shut this whole thing down. But does anybody know enough about audio to know it only gives me two different rates, 44.1 and 48. I'm currently on 44.1. And then I'm on stereo for channels. It's either stereo or 2.1, 4.0, 4.1, 5.1, 7.1. That's it. This system's pretty basic. You guys, I think you're trying to rage bait me. You guys are trying to make me angry, Mersa. It is literally. I'm not gonna address it again. I'm not gonna respond to it because you're rage baiting me. It's not the microphone. It's not the cable. It has to be something with the software, the Wi-Fi connection. It is not the hardware. 100% is not the hardware. Figure out which one you're on and swap it. Dang, I really want to change it, man. I think it's gonna mess me up though. Is it popping right now? My birthday's on February 20th, Marloca. Start saving up. Wait, someone's saying static noise, but someone else is saying it's fixed now. Is it good? This is crazy, man. This thing is temperamental. Emphasis on the mental. Hey, do you see Tapatio beating Gaethje? Yeah. Unfortunately. Like, I went back and forth a little bit. I'm fully aware of that, but I do not like Ilya. I can't stand that dude. I probably like that fool less than his wife does. Well, Jay Smith, I guess that's a hard. I mean, I guess I got it. I didn't see it, but I guess I got it if it was a comment. But MMA awards and how you should make a video about them. I actually kind of saw that video, Jay Smith, the MMA awards. I don't know if you know what? I have a suspicion that they put me on what's it called? where it's not that they block you, but like they hide you. I think the UFC might have done that to me on their page. Let me know if you see it, bro. I actually left a comment on that video the day it came out. So I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw it pop up and I saw some of it and I left a comment on it. And it was starting to get a good amount of likes. Let me see. Oh, snap. I just want to give you guys an update. As I let you know from time to time about the abstinence making the heart grow fonder. It's been a while, and I'm not here to shame anybody, but we miss them. We miss certain people when they're not here. Certain people, to be honest, we could use a break from them from time to time. But certain people, we miss them when they're not here. And Hoser, the relationship, has been greatly missed in the community. And he says, cause it's been a long time since I caught a live stream. Missed everyone here. Miss you, GM. I want to say thank you very much for throwing down 1773 for throwing down in the PayPal. Thank you very much for doing it. You have been missed. There are people who definitely leave an impression on the community, and that is you. I know you're out there doing your thing, and when you are here, we're more than happy to see you, but we do miss you when you're gone. Thank you very much. Get into 48 should fix your issue. Dang. Oh, you saw the comment, Bruce Wayne. Okay, cool. So it's okay. So then I guess I'm all good. How can I find that video? It was starting to get some good traction. Sometimes YouTube will like more when you comment on videos, and they'll start to help out your channel. That's what I used to do on the old days. I just stopped doing it because it looks all lame and desperate. But that's just how you gotta work the system, man. I just don't like looking like that. The UFC honors, presidents honor. They obviously did it like that on purpose to make it look like it was Donald Trump. By the way, they obviously did it on purpose. Oh yeah, hey, if you guys go look at it, I have the hey, Jay Smith, you really didn't see it? My comment, at least on my feed, but I think that's because I'm the one that left it. I think that's how it is. My comment on this UFC video has the most likes and the most replies. The UFC Honors 2025 President's Choice Awards reveal. I have the top comment. That's funny. I get the point. I'll leave. Oi, what? What happened? Who was somebody? Someone's coming at you or what? What happened? I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of feel like I just really want to test the 48 kilohertz at this point, and that's all I'm gonna be able to think about. But in case you haven't, let me put a poll up right now. I want you guys to be able, because I know this is gonna be good for you guys for closure and whatnot. And I feel like some of you have been waiting for a moment like this, but it just hasn't been presented in a proper way. So there was a lot of people that were just straight up talking smack, talking papas, doubting, disrespecting. Have you already apologized to me for being wrong about Pimblett versus Gaethje? I'm not sure if you have. If you haven't, this is your opportunity right now to do so. This is your opportunity. So with every head bowed and with every eye closed, except for mine, of course, with every head bowed and with every eye closed, I would like for you to, via the button there, raise your hand and let me know If you apologize to me, I need to know how many people we still got to make. I see that hand. Thank you. I see that hand. I appreciate it. Thank you. I see your hand. Okay, you got both hands up. Real funny. Okay. No, don't. I'm the only one that could look around. Don't be disrespectful. I see that hand. Okay, we got 50-50 right now. I feel like some people are lying. And what I need you to understand right now, I need to be as clear as possible. You checking one of these is not the apology. It does not count as apology. You still got to apologize. And this is acknowledging you've done. I'm still going to see lines of sorry, lo siento, pensa, bad. No, not my bad. My bad does not show any, as far as I'm confirmed, it doesn't show true repentance. So it looks like the majority of people have not apologized. So, I would, want to allow this time now for you to be able to do so, just so you can get that off your chest. Tested will be dang. I actually apologize. Come on. Solid. Okay, I'm getting tempted to call him. I'm getting tempted. Last, how do you say that? I almost said the wrong thing. Last. I almost called you Lassie. I apologize. I know this is disrespectful. Jake Caulfield. And I had so good leads, I had so good leads. Here's the thing. I remember this. The addiction video for Charles and Ilya. I stand by that. Here's the thing. Charles Oliveira is a zombie, but we didn't know that one was a Brazilian. That's it. Nothing changed. Over the years, Oliveira has somehow manufactured his chip Brazilian marijuana. And, he was able to overcome somehow hitting on the chin, made him even stronger. Okay, it's doing the same thing again. Okay. This is annoying. Okay, so let me see. I don't know why I said earlier that I was going to have to restart. Could you still see me? Supposedly it's at 48 kilohertz right now. And it did not say anything about having to restart again this time, so I don't know what's going on. Dang, Ryan Lowe, disrespectful. Gone in pieces. I mean, I have to thank you, Ron Lowe. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I don't know if you saw the video that I made the other day, and I know that not everyone is going to agree with me. I know some people don't see reason and logic. I'm fully aware of that. So I know a lot of people operate off of emotions and having lost bets, and a little bit of social status if they were running their mouth online. But that's the fight game. I think it was the most recent video that I uploaded. That's the fight game. That is the atmosphere that the UFC has cultivated. They have made it plain and clear that they're going to allow this kind of stuff. So if you're a fight, I mean, by the way, any of you in the chat right now, if you end up having a fight with someone, if you go and eat at Applebee's tomorrow, and someone runs up on you in the parking lot, and you're defending yourself, if you're not defending yourself for every possible outcome, then that's stupid, right? If some dude runs up on me, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not gonna let him elbow me. I'm not gonna let him bite me. I'm not gonna let him punch me. I'm not gonna let him flick me. I'm not gonna let him hit me. I'm not gonna poke me in the eye. So it's like if I'm a UFC fighter, it's just naive. It's so ignorant. It's like, it's the rules. You're not supposed to do that. Like, how dumb fight have to be? How many events do you have to do it? I mean, the biggest speeches right, was the Pound debut. We had during heavyweight championship on a pay-per-view. We have Jason Hurst about saying when they ask him what we're gonna do about it. I don't know. You guys say it all the time. I'll do a green kid. I'll do I poke. I'll do that right. Trade folks in my fight camp. The rest thing to do. That is the atmosphere which they fight. See, and you're saying, I think I hope I'm not gonna let him. And then he gets through the guard. What reason you let this dude put hands on your face, then you're gonna complain about it. When you already know, they're not gonna do nothing. All the ref is gonna say, hey, I know it was an accident. I know it was accidental. Come on, don't make me involved. That's how they're gonna play bad cop. And they're gonna do nothing about it. It's not a good excuse. It's not talking about the only reason that's the only reason Gaethje won. It's not a good enough excuse. If you're a UFC fighter, if you're at that level, you have to assume at this point, because of everything that you've seen, because of everything that you've observed, because nobody's trying to hide it at this point. Dude's probably gonna try to eye poke me or kick me in the groin, but hey, I'm a fighter. I should probably have some good reflections and not let him get through that. Because again, if I'm fighting with someone, I'm gonna think I don't want him to kick me in the groin. So I'm gonna be light on my feet. If I see his footsteps coming toward me, I'm gonna get out of the way. If I see some fingers toward me, I don't understand it. Are you leaving the groin open to groin shots and the eyes open to pokes and like he better not do it because he ain't supposed to do it? Protect yourself. It's such a lame excuse. And somebody made the good point. Like, take the point away. Take a point away for it. Every time he did it, he still wins. you kidding me, bro? One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay. Settings, output. You can't hear me? I'm not muted right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. The sound is black. What the heck? Tell me if I'm popping now. Am I on and popping? Tell me if it pops. Okay. Everyone's saying they could hear me. What are you doing? Stop shadow bans. Why are you messing with me? It sounds like you're trying to create shadow bans. Brown Power Ranger Simon to say this. You're making me nostalgic, bro. I gotta get my I gotta get my tights. I gotta get my tights back. Tell me if it pops. What did I eat today? Me and Jesse Jr. were out at a game, and that's when I made the call that I was gonna end the stream today. Because I was gonna. Marilena wanted me to help make dinner, and I can't. I told her that me and Jesse Jr. were gonna get McDonald's, and that I was gonna make dinner like after the stream, and then we could eat it tomorrow. I just so we ate McDonald's. I ate for brunch. I ate some leftover. I had grilled some meat. Before just ate some meat, some rice. I had made some. It's the first time ever in my life that I ate radishes. I got radishes and I cooked them on the stove. I don't know what you call it. I don't know if you would call it sauteing them, or what do you call it when you eat that for brunch? Then I had McDonald's and that's it. Mexican robot. I like it, bro. I like it. I think this might be my final form. It's me. I think I might use this today. I've been waiting for a rainy day. Las. It's all your fault, Las. I'm gonna do like Shawshank Redemption. Um, when I moved here, when we came here, that was there. Whoever lived here last, they left this there. I don't know what they used it for. I don't know. Jay Smith, dang, bro. I don't know if they ever used it. I don't know if they were gonna use it. And maybe they just came, maybe they won the lottery and they left here and they went and bought a mansion and their life got better. I don't know, but they left it here. Maybe they had a feeling I was gonna need it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, Hanford. Gotta hit the Hayward tomorrow. Love and blessings to the OGs and YGs. Happy birthday. Come on. Welcome, Bruno. Peace out, GM. I love it. Angel Padilla covering all the bases. Like Benny the Jet Rodriguez. I love it, bro. Thank you. Hope you have a good one mañana. What's your McDonald's order? McDonald's? I love so many things at McDonald's. That is one of the rare places, because I always talk about it on here. When I love something, I don't mess around. Like I'll get the same order for years and I'll never even scope the rest of the menu. It's like, why mess with a good thing? But McDonald's made me hop around a little bit. I like to get the Big Mac combo. I like to get the double quarter pounder combo. I also like to get the chicken nugget combo. I love some McChickens. soda, so then another soda. Um, but also so sometimes I add 20 pieces. And then because 3 nuggets, I might get another fry. So it depends. I've been trying to eat healthier and better lately. So I've been skimming down a little bit. I've been trying meal, but it's rough, man. You wanna hang your finger, nail? Hey, this is bad. I know this is annoying. This is it's just like not to chew, man. I just wanted to thank you to a very kind, supportive individual who just blessed um the PayPal. Uh, I thank you for it. Definitely makes a difference, and it definitely is a step in the right direction, so that I could maybe get some new internet in here and figure this out. Maybe get another computer. I might have to stream off a PC. Maybe it doesn't have enough space or something. I do know I have a ridiculous amount of files on here that I need to clear up. Um, and I was a little bit sad because I said, "What I think I need to post it live." I don't know if anybody watches the like the people that miss the movie nights. I don't know if they come in later and watch them. I think it's kind of like if you're not there in the moment, it's kind of Um, but most of the time I post them after the fact so people could watch them if they wanted to. And the other day after it ended, it said me. I think I forgot to publish it. I need to go publish it. But I saw some of it, and some of it was like real skippy, and it made me feel bad because it's not supposed to be like that. I want to make it be a good experience, but thank you for the contribution to the PayPal, and I'm gonna try to do everything I can to make it as seamless as I can by then. Thank you very much. Well, even though you're cutting out, sounds like you're from the future with the headset like that. That's I like that, bro. It's very intentional. It's an effect. It's an effect that I've done on purpose. It's uh, it's a effect. It's an effect that it's a plug-in. I paid $50 for it. So Jim looks like my creative character in Street Fighter. Yeah. ARJR, it doesn't pop during movie night. What's different? The only ARJR, I think you might have just saved the world, bro. You know what it might be. The difference is YouTube. On movie nights, I stream on Patreon. So I think what it might be, um, I wonder if it's the bit rate in the, because I have my bit rate for the Focusrite and Streamlabs synced up, but I'm connecting Streamlabs to YouTube. And let me see. That might be what it is. So, where can I find this? What the heck, bro? This is so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back again. Live. Oh snap! Hey, I don't know if you're in here right now. I don't know if you want me to expose your full name, but CA, initial CA. If you're here, thank you. You just joined the Patreon. Thank you for doing it, bro. Why isn't it showing? It's not letting me change anything. It's telling me that the stream's current bit rate. This is what YouTube is saying, which I don't even know how this is true because I literally changed it to 6,000 in Streamlabs. It seems the stream's current bit rate is 4,802 at 15 kbps. I don't even know what that means. Is higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 2,500 kbps, but it won't let me change it. The stream's current bit rate, blah, blah, blah. We recommend that you use a stream. Okay, so how do I do it? I go to stream settings. I can't change anything. Wow. Wowie, wowie. Hey, does anybody know about normal latency versus normal latency versus low latency versus ultra low latency? So YouTube is also telling me use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which could cause buffering. So YouTube is trying to tell me, it's literally saying right now my stream status is poor because of keyframes. I don't even, so okay, good, thank you. Thanks for telling me all this. I don't know how to do anything about it. I don't know where to go to affect this. What the heck? Keyframes. How this oh, how can I change? Settings output. Settings output, set output mode. Settings output. Wow. 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 Okay. Well, thank you for telling me that, Hyro. Thank you, bro. The only thing that I'm worried about is that there's been a few times where people have told me,
cause I got all my homies with me,
that it's good, and then just goes right back and it messes up again. So that's what I'm worried about. It's disrespectful, real Bruce Wayne. It's disrespectful. We tried. I appreciate you, Matt Casper. Thank you, bro. And ironically, I'm happy that it could bring some joy to others.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Because I was at my wit's end. I was at my wit's end today, and that's where I had my villain arc, and that's what put me in this mode. This is like my Spawn version, This is like my Venom. But I'm glad that it could make you
We
happy, bro.
are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Oh, thank you, ARJR, for blessing. It's Danny. Thank you, ARJR. And thank you again, Jairo, for letting me know. Thank you, bro.
We are
ARJR,
family.
building this community. Mar Loca right there
'Cause I
with
got
him.
all my
Welcoming
homies with me.
Illig into the family. Thank you, Mar Loca. And Jairo is coming through with 5. He said, I got 5
We are
on it.
family.
Cause I got Jairo Ruiz with me. Peyote, Jordan Hess, Ricky Cornflake, Cardboard Leather, and Leatherhead for Hire have been blessed by Jairo.
We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Thank you for doing it, bro. Thank you for bringing these people in.
We
Heck yeah.
are family.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Jairo.
Cause I got all my
And
homies
thank
with
you,
me.
James Bishop, for bringing Luis Reyes into the family. Thank you, bro. Well, that's a good solid end. That's a good solid end to a stream that's had lots of heartache. I've definitely have been out here longer than I should have been. I wasn't even supposed to stream
Cause I
today,
got all my
but I had
homies
to.
with me.
I had to force it. So I got to get back in now, help with a couple of things. Thank you again very much for the blessures. Thank you for expanding the family. I got to go in, and I have to. The last couple nights, I've been kind of happy with how good the videos are doing. I've been refreshing the YouTube app, the studio app, like every 5 seconds, and just seeing the stats go up, and it's been making me feel very optimistic. And I just want to thank everybody for being there and showing the videos love and helping it. I can't stress enough that every time you click on the things, likes, comments, hype, share, subscribes, all that, it definitely makes them get seen more and more. So thank you for doing it. I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and make another video, and then I'm gonna stream earlier in the day. Yeah, MRSA, hopefully that's what a lot of it is. And I'm gonna mess with it before I go live tomorrow, because I think that's where some of the problems are happening. It's not letting me do it midstream. You know how hard it is to cut it off midstream, you know? That's just never advised. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for being here. What's up, everybody? Max Bluestein. People still coming in, man. I'll go rewatch the videos after. Heck yeah, Jane Caulfield. Thank you. Bring them to life. We got to get them all over 2 million views. ARJRGM, the dog is up. Next project is... I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to drive as many people as I can to it so they can see it and admire it. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go check out the dog. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Tomas Aspinall style. Yeah, for real. God willing, you'll be able to hear me as well. Las. They're gonna be saying they did now, Bruce Wayne. They're gonna be saying they did now. Show me the video. Show me the video. All right, you guys be safe out there. Late. I almost. Oh, thank you. Somebody was very generous in the PayPal. Thank you. The timing.